Welcome to my video. That's like creepy. I don't know what that was. Today I'm talking about I don't know how many things that I'm really glad that I brought to Peace Corps. I'd like to give a disclaimer before I begin that if you did not bring one or many of these things, you're fine because you're not me and we probably don't need the same exact things. You don't really need anything except like clothes to like survive. So the first thing I'm happy I brought is my duvet and my pillowcases for my duvet. It's like one of my favorite things from home, and that's why I brought it, not because it's like a duvet specifically, but it was something even before Peace Corps, like at home, that I always valued and loved. Just having my duvet and my pillowcases that match make me feel more at home, and I like that a lot. This is a perfect example of something you do not need to bring specifically, but the sentiment is that it's something from home that was really comfortable to me. My next one is a laptop, and it came to mind pretty quickly because I use my laptop like all day, every day, unfortunately. We have a lot of free time as Peace Corps volunteers, so you can watch a lot of stuff on your laptop when you're really, really bored. You can watch things you've downloaded or watch Netflix or YouTube. That's from an entertainment standpoint, but there is also another reason for the laptop, surprisingly. You can do work on the laptop. The first major thing is that we all have to do a VRF, a volunteer report form. I think we do it twice a year. I've only been here for a year and I've done it twice, so that's like my best guess. So Peace Corps says you don't need to bring a laptop. I'm not bashing Peace Corps for telling people that they don't need a laptop, because you can find other solutions for all the things on this list. You don't need anything. Like, you're in Peace Corps, you agreed to face the hardships that come your way, right? Like, that's the whole point. So I mean, I'm sure there are volunteers in the world without electricity all day. So like, you wouldn't even be able to use your laptop. That's like scary. I got lucky. I have electricity, I can use my laptop. Everyone I know here has electricity and can use their laptop. If you have one, I would bring it. That's kind of what I'm saying. I'm saying if you have one, I would bring it. If you can't afford one and you don't have one, then just don't freak out. You'll figure something out. You'll figure something else out for entertainment. You'll figure something else out for filling out your VRF. Peace Corps, I'm sure, will help you with that. The third thing, two things, they're kind of like for the same reason-ish, are my smartphone and my camera. I have a Sony a6000 and like an iPhone 6, like the oldest iPhone. You can't even buy the iPhone 6 anymore. That's how old it is. But it's not that old, I'm not like complaining. But they're both good for taking pictures and for documenting my experience here. I value photos and videos, and social media is a really awesome way to share your experience and fulfill that Peace Corps goal of like sharing the Moroccan culture or host nations culture with people back home and vice versa. Social media has been a cool tool for that. I have a blog, and my Instagram kind of revolves around my time here. I know some people like don't know if they should bring a smartphone. I think it's a must. I think it's a must for me. Because first of all, a lot of countries have like data available, maybe not all of them, or in certain regions, but I know a lot of countries do have that available. Or Wi-Fi. So even if you have Wi-Fi, sometimes at least you have your phone to use it, you know, very easily wherever you are. So mainly for internet access. And then your camera is just like, if you have a nice camera, maybe it's worth bringing, because I like having my camera here a lot. Also, with the laptop and the phone, you can FaceTime your family. That is so vital for me. I would not be here without my phone or my laptop to talk to people back home. I talk to my mom every single day, my grandma basically every single day, everyone. I need that connection to home in order not to get homesick. It's really important for me. I know a lot of countries don't have as much access to Wi-Fi and data as maybe Morocco does or my specific site does. Those people learn to cope their own way. I understand, like, not everyone's like me. I know a lot of people, even in Morocco, with the ability to do so, do not speak with their family every day. That's a personal thing. But having your computer or your phone is one step closer to being able to speak with them more. Whenever you do have Wi-Fi, you have your phone right there to talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Hard drive. A hard drive is key because Peace Corps volunteers will share media that they have, like movies and like 20 seasons of your favorite show or whatever when you're at training. It's good to like back up your computer if you have a computer, because you never know. My first hard drive broke. Like, that is like the irony of the season. Whatever, I was so mad. The next things are extra backpacks. So I remember packing, I'm like a little bit high maintenance. I like to have options. I have a bag that's sort of like a duffel. I have an actual duffel bag. I have a travel backpack. What is that? That might actually be a thing. But I have a hiking backpack. And then I have 2 everyday backpacks. So this is like my everyday backpack. Fits my laptop. And then I have the small version of this one, the same backpack. I'm so basic. Just brought a lot of things to like travel within the country. That's basically the point. You don't just want to bring like 2 huge suitcases and a huge carry-on, because you can't really travel with those bags around the country very easily. We have a lot of trainings that are like a couple days, or you want to travel through the summer, you don't want to be carrying like all this stuff. And I have a lot of different options, which sounds like potentially unnecessary. But I just love it. When you pack them, they're flat. It's not like they're full, so you can just put them on top of any suitcase you're bringing. Even just have one travel backpack. This one I actually like planned super deliberately because I hate doing laundry. And I've always been the one to like wait until I need to do laundry to do it. I think I have more than 30 pairs of underwear. That might be TMI. That's epic. That is like the coolest thing ever. I don't know why I didn't do this at home, because if you have a month's worth of underwear, you don't have to do laundry for a month. You might be wearing crazy stuff at the end, like things that don't match, whatever is going on, but you don't need to do laundry. So I did that because I didn't know what my laundry situation would be like here. A lot of people hand wash and all that. I thankfully bought a washer. It's like very small and like not like a US washer. It's one of the best decisions I ever made. And the underwear in Morocco is not my style of underwear. And there are like malls in the city where you could buy underwear, I guess, that are more US standard of underwear, like that we're used to. But in my town, if I had to buy underwear, I would have to buy it at the market, like open air market. And like only men are selling it. I would clearly not buy the underwear, like that's so awkward. I mean, maybe not clearly if you're just like don't care, but culturally speaking, like I would not want to be known as like the American who bought underwear. They're like very conservative here. Not about it. Next thing that I bought that I use them every time I leave my apartment are sunglasses. They're just like so necessary in my opinion, especially in the desert in Morocco. It's so hot, it's so bright. Even at home, that's just how I am. So if you never wear sunglasses, if you hate sunglasses, then like that would not be a must bring for you. But for me it was, and it brought a good amount of pairs. Some that are not helpful to block the sun at all. They actually amplify the sun, but they're cute. Here they are. Yeah, these make seeing like a little bit difficult, but they're so cute. I never wear them. I don't think I've worn them once. Maybe once. What I wear every day are like black Ray-Ban aviators. So classic, match everything, block the sun, and they're polarized, which is dope. Sure. You can also get like a cheap pair of sunglasses, just something dark that's gonna like help you out, you know? Like don't like hurt your eyes. My next thing on the list are specialty toiletries. Specialty toiletries. I describe them as specialty because I wouldn't bring basic toiletries. I wouldn't bring soap and shampoo. I don't know, just basics. I wouldn't bring basic stuff. But what I did bring, and I'm happy I brought, are like face masks. You're not gonna buy like, past the basics, like the next level of toiletries, you're not gonna find them, especially in rural areas, but if you might find them in the city, they might not be the same things you're used to, like the same brands or whatever. I had my mom bring me like hair styling products that aren't really the same here. Dry shampoo, that is dope because it's difficult to shower in the winter because it's freezing inside. There is no heating. Or a brand you need or really prefer, I would maybe bring. I wouldn't bring toilet paper. Is toilet paper a toiletry? If it's not, then that is just a scheme. The second to last thing on my list is warm clothes. And that is because I'm in Morocco. That has nothing to do with a lot of the countries Peace Corps is stationed in. I would imagine that someone in Fiji is not about this one. But Morocco is like extremely hot. It's extremely hot in Morocco. But it's also extremely cold. If you read like Blood Meridian, it'll prepare you for how cold it's gonna be. Those people almost died out there. It gets really cold at night and in the winter all day. In Morocco, a lot of countries that Peace Corps serves in, I would assume, are similar to Morocco in that they do not have indoor heating or cooling systems. But when it's cold inside and you're wearing your like down jacket in your bed, that is when you're thankful for bringing winter clothes. Bring warm clothes, bring layers, bring sweatshirts. Don't forget when you travel outside of the country, like I will be traveling throughout Europe, I already have a little bit. If you're traveling somewhere else, it might be cold. If you're planning on hiking, there's Mount Toubkal in Morocco that I want to hike at some point. It might be cold up there and you need to be prepared. And then my last one is so cute. I wrote remainders. Remainders? I didn't write remainders. Oh my god, I'm studying for the GRE too much. I wrote reminders of home. That is so cute. Okay, I need to take these off. They're really giving me a headache. I don't think these are meant to be worn. I also have rose-colored glasses on my list. Just kidding. That's like a saying. That's a saying. Rose-colored glasses, because you need those for Peace Corps. Be positive, be optimistic. Okay. Okay, so what did I bring from home? Let's show you that, you know what I'm saying? I don't think I really brought anything. Oh, it's hilarious. I'm sure I have more things that remind me of home, but nothing, I don't know. I have this. Love you more. My mom gave me this. It's like the thing we say to each other. I packed it in my suitcase. A piece of home decor. This is wooden. I'm very dedicated to feeling close to home. I mean, my duvet is the perfect example of this. This reminds me of home. And my bed is so comfortable. Okay, it's not. It's actually kind of hard, but it's as comfortable as it's gonna get with this duvet on it. And then photos are like the best example of this stuff. Me and my sister, the day I went to college. How cute, a little photo booth. Who does this anymore? A photo booth situation on the Mac. Me and my grandmother. These things. Me and my grandfather. Me and my mother. I mean, some people have this stuff digitally, which is just as good sometimes because you just want to look through it, you know? Those are all the things that I'm happy that I brought. Like I said, they will not all apply to you because you're not me. I'm so weird. And you're gonna bring a whole other set of things. My friends brought things that I literally made fun of them for. I think one of my friends brought like 1 million peelers, like cooking peelers, like peeled potatoes. Who? Okay, maybe one. Maybe if you're gonna bring one. The only thing that I ever peel are potatoes. I don't eat carrots. If you eat carrots, that's 2 things. What else do you have to peel? But it doesn't matter what I think because it's her stuff and she's happy that she brought 1 million peelers and that's the whole point. But yeah, so like I said, bring what makes you happy, bring what you think you're gonna want. There are gonna be things that you bring no matter what that you're like, that was stupid. Bring as much as you want, as little as you want. Some people had like 2 huge overweight bags. Some people one guy brought 1 bag, was giving stuff away. Shout out, Robert. The things you bring are not gonna impact your service as much as your attitude and your work and your community. Those are the things that really matter, and you're already self-selecting for someone who's ready to be a problem solver, ready to face a little bit of hardship or a lot of hardship sometimes, but you're going to find solutions to all your problems that you face here. Some things just don't make sense to bring, even if you want them. So bring what makes sense, bring what makes you happy. Thanks for watching this video. And of course, like, subscribe if you're into Peace Corps stuff specifically, because that's the kind of stuff that I'll be uploading. Or if you just like me. Thanks for watching, and reach out if you connect with anything that I've been saying or just want to say hi. So, see you on the next one. Oh my god, I don't know who I am anymore.